Never blame the other guy for putting you down. You will be out there in the world and in the corporate world or whichever world there'll be, and there will be politics. So do not make politics your suit. Do not let people who are indulging in politics make you feel down, because they have nothing to do with your success. Only you have everything to do with your success. It is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings. It is the truth. Every time you blame somebody else for your lack of progress, you are doing another disservice by yourself, because you're putting yourself down by even thinking like that. Nobody can make you successful, and nobody can make you fail in what you do if you've decided to be successful in whatever you do. 1959, December, it was the year that I was born. So my father passed away in the May of 1959. So I was born posthumously, 6 months after my father passed. And my mother, who almost died while giving me birth. 3 sisters who were older than me, of course. I had a speech defect. I was totla, as we say in Hindi. I spoke, can the camera be go on my face? I spoke like virus. And there are so many classes in our school. And you're all giggling, right? So every time I opened my mouth as a child, people used to laugh. And I thought, and I was made to believe by the neighbor's mom, that I'm damaged goods. I never spoke. I never opened my mouth out of fear being derided and being made fun of. Because people made me feel, not my mom and my sisters, but made me feel I'm damaged goods. I passed out of school with a high second class. And I realized that I have to judge myself. I have to take stock of who I am and what I'm capable of doing. And in those days, there was just a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, and some hot new thing called chartered accountant. So I said, no, this stuff is not for me. Let me see what I can do best for myself. So I decided, I read in the newspaper somewhere, there was a course. And what did I want to be? A waiter. I chose to be a waiter. And I asked my granny, I want to be a waiter. She's saying, you must be a waiter. Do what you think is right, but be the best damn waiter in the world. And I got married at the age of 25. And before I turned 26, I became a father. I realized after 7 years of marriage that I had never taken my family out for a holiday outside of Mumbai. Never. And it hurt me. I didn't have the time and didn't have the wherewithal. I didn't have the money. And I decided that I need to take my family for a holiday. It was very, very important to me. I broke the piggy bank at the Taj. I bought myself a camera because I knew there is somebody sitting inside here who's a creative person. I couldn't be a shopkeeper for the rest of my life. Broke the piggy bank, bought a camera because there's a creative monkey sitting inside my stomach waiting to jump out. And I started taking photographs. My life is encapsulated by this zero number bulb. It was a zero number bulb moment. And let me tell you, a zero number bulb moment comes in everyone's life. No matter, even if you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you will have a zero number bulb moment in your life. Be prepared for it, because if you don't have that moment, there is no way in the world that you are ready to do bigger things. Then my mom, she was a widow with 4 kids. Shop, realized, ye padhai mein kuch karne wala nahi. But she always encouraged me. You got something, Bowman. You're funny, you got something. When you talk, you make people laugh. And you do great impressions. Go watch those movies. And she would send me to the movie theater every night. Every night. I did a small film called Let's Talk. So we're planning to shoot a movie, rehearse and write it for 6 months, and then shoot it in 8 days. And I went and asked the director, Ram Madhvani. And I said, when are we going to release this movie? Oh, you say, I forgot to tell you, we were never going to release this movie. And while this movie was being edited, Vidhu Vinod Chopra saw the film. And he said, yaar, ye picture yaara, iska naam change kar de. Tum log bahut baatein karte, picture ka naam bolo, Let's Talk. So we called the film Let's Talk. And he called me home and gave me a check of 2 lakhs. Put my pocket and said, what's this for? For my next film. I said, which is film? I don't have. Mere paas picture hi nahi hai. I said, what the hell is going on? This is the real film world, man. So he disappeared for 8 months. And then he calls me one day and said, yaar, picture mil gayi, kamaal ki picture mil gayi, kamaal ki picture. Picture ka naam kya hai? Munna Bhai MBBS. And from that point on, my life changed.